This was a non-issue until you made it one. I've always found it kind of funny how these sorts of chronically online individuals and totally not racist people tend to actively seek out racism and—
Oh my god, dude. I love this guy. I subbed to you. I got you. I fucking love this guy. Bro, I watched his Charlie Kirk video. He gave the most realistic take on that. And I'm watching this video, and he's giving a very real take on that. I immediately subscribe. Dude, this guy is, like, the most normal DBD content creator. I geeked out for a moment. All right, we're good.
literally anything and everything, which is kind of ironic because why are you actively trying to find racism in everything? That kind of sounds like something a racist person would do. This just ends up downplaying actual instances of racism because you've now conflated the term, making real racism nearly impossible to accurately identify or believe testimony of because it's essentially lost all meaning at this point.
That's another good point. Yeah, like, it's just very, like, insane that we've turned a bronze mask, which could be worn at, like, a masquerade party or something, or could be on, like, a statue or something, and that can be interpreted as, like, blackface. Racist people are gonna be racist people. Like, it gets to a point where people, like, obviously these groups have been marginalized in the past, and that's horrible, right? And we should acknowledge that. But also, I feel like some people go so far left that they go right, and they almost use that to, like, control, like, narratives in a lot of way. And so, like, even if you accidentally slightly disagree with somebody, or if you actually have, like, a slight disagreement with these people, it's now gotten to a point where it's gone so far left to the point where these spaces often get very toxic. And the Dead by Daylight community, especially on Twitter, is no different. And they're always looking for somebody to villainize because I feel like a lot of people on Dead by Daylight Twitter probably didn't have a lot going for them in the real worlds, and the only sense of power they can have is within these, like, really far left spaces. And so they use that to try to find the next villain, like every single week, every single 2 weeks, and it gets very toxic and it's very disconnected from reality.